32 cakes for 25 bucks. Oh my gosh, I just got mine. They are so delicious. No matter what you order, if it's a food item, any category, any brand, you'll get it with free shipping and handling, so make sure you check that out on hsn.com. Real quick, while I have a chance, let me say hi to my Facebook friends. Hi, Annie, Laura, Lillian, Sweet Martina, Judy, Annie, Chris. There's Anita. Guys, you guys are so great. Hi, Felix, Sean. Just want to say hi. Kathy's with us today. Who else have I got here? I think that's just about everybody so far. My favorite group of people are all joining me. Well, hi guys. We're not doing a gift card today, but it's good to have you guys join me anyway. I'm gonna hand this, guys, can I hand this off to you guys? Thank you so much. Appreciate that. All right, I know it's late in the season. You know, we start our garden shows, I think this year we started them at the end of, or it might have been end of February, early March. We rarely get anything new in after April or May. This just came in. I said we have to put it in the show. It comes to us from Greanbase. I own their, you know, that hatchet shovel, their serrated shovels. Their products are the best made garden tools I've ever seen, okay? This one is a groundbreaking garden fork. When you see the design of this thing, if you need a fork for anything, and I'm talking turning your mulch, I'm just talking breaking into the hardest soil, this is your guy right here, okay? This thing is virtually indestructible, okay? It's got a comfort grip handle, ABS grip. It cuts through the toughest job, all stainless steel, and there's a V-shape heavy-duty tine in the middle. That's the whole thing. That's what gives you all the strength and the power to cut into that clay, into the rocks, gravel. You can do almost anything with this, but I'll tell you, if you're turning your soil for mulching, this is the best tool you will ever find. It will break anything up. It is only $26.95. I'm telling you, it'll last you a lifetime, all right? Unbelievable, the power of this thing. Take a look, I've got some tile here. I mean, are you kidding me? This thing will shatter and break through absolutely anything. I'll do a little more demo in a sec, but let me get my special guest out. Lorna, you guys did it again. I can't wait to get off air and buy this thing, because I have a little mulch pile in the back, and I don't like to use a shovel. I'd rather use the pitchfork because it turns up and churns up the soil. Welcome to our show, Lorna Coe.
Oh, thank you, Guy. Thank you for having me. Welcome to my garden here in London, England. And yes, you're right. We have the Wonder Shovel, which customers have loved, top rated. And then customers have said, hang on a minute, do you guys do a pitchfork as well? And it's taken us this long to bring it over, but we have finally brought you brand new today, the 3-in-1 fork. This is incredible. So it's brand new, weighs just over 4 pounds, reinforced fiberglass handle, all steel head. And I want to show you why this is so different to other forks out there. Now, other forks usually are very, very heavy like this one, and the tines are just separated like a giant pitchfork. Now, the trouble is with the traditional forks, all the soil, all the lumps and bumps get stuck on these tines, and you're always having to just push them off, and it's really hard work. So they thought, hang on a minute, let's reinvent the fork. So this is crossbow technology. You have that center tine like a crossbow that's going to cut into the clay, the compacted soil, the roots. By the way, if you grow potatoes, this is your best friend to dig out the potatoes. And just to get to work straight away, as you mentioned, this is so tough. And I've also got a tile here in my garden in London to just show you how tough this is. It will break through tile. I've got a watermelon. Imagine this is your hardest compacted clay. This is going to break up those huge clods of earth, which you find a nightmare because of that crossbow technology, Guy. So I'm so excited we've got this in time for 2023, because if you're going to turn your soil this summer, this becomes your best friend.
Yeah, $26.95, and I will tell you, you're gonna have this the rest of your gardening days, all right? That's what I love about Greanbase, is that I bought the original serrated shovel about 4 years ago. I just leave it outside. I don't even bring it in. It's leaning up against my house in the backyard, and I love that thing with the serrated edges. I've never bought a pitchfork here. I don't even own one because I've just been using the shovel. But like I said, when it comes to turning soil, there is nothing better than a pitchfork. But the traditional ones, it's a lot more work, and you can't really lift much soil, right? It goes right through. With this allows you to pull the big chunks up, and then it allows you to pat them down and break them up. That's the key to getting air in the soil. It'll also pull up roots. It'll help you to get rid of rocks and gravel, because it actually, that center tine actually closes in the front. So smaller rocks and stones, you can actually pick them up, and I'll show you. If I go in, you'll see some of the larger rocks will stay in, but it allows me to be able to churn that soil, and if I want to toss one of the rocks, I can toss that out. It goes through absolutely, I mean, look at it, I got an old apple in there. It goes through absolutely anything, breaks through any kind of a tile. And then again, even if you're just lifting out debris, right? It'll help you to be able to lift out debris, leave the soil on there, as you can see right there, and then I can move stuff out of the way. But the real thing is being able to incorporate all that fertilizer, being able to get those rocks out of there. I mean, that's really the key to this thing. And if you look at how thick, I'm gonna hold it sideways, show you how thick these things are absolutely, come on in close if you can, guys, thank you. Here, I'll put it to my right so you can sort of see next to my head. So these are very, very heavy gauge, which is important. You can sort of see how thick those are. And they're not like, the old pitchforks get real thin at the end, and they always have a tendency, Lorna, to bend and curl. This thing this is going nowhere, and it's only 4 pounds.
Yeah, it's so lightweight, so strong. I've got some apples here. You just saw me. I just got a giant lump of earth, which is really compacted and hard. If you've got bulbs, you've got potatoes, if you're turning over your soil just once a year, this makes it so much easier. And these apples, because of that center crossbow technology, it chops up those apples. So imagine that this is your earth that you're trying to break through. If I can break it up like this, it just shows you how easy this is to use. And then I've got a container here full of bulbs and hard soil. So if I want to, in the autumn, take out my bulbs or potatoes, as I say, it's your best friend if you've got potatoes, use this to rake through that hard compacted soil. Use it to get your bulbs out and protect them for the winter months. And then if you've got brambles, nettles, prickly things, leaves in the fall, you don't want to pick them up with your hands because it's only 4 pounds. You can use it to do autumn and fall cleanup. So this is why I'm so excited to have this brand new today. And Greanbase are a third-generation family-run business here in the north of England. They really know what they're doing when it comes to clever tools that last a lifetime. Reinforced fiberglass handle, that ABS double grip for both hands. It's rubberized, it's ergonomic. You've got the crossbow technology, that center tine suddenly makes light work of hard jobs. And if you want to aerate your lawn for the summer, you can ping holes in your lawn, and that means water and air get through to the roots guy. So you're going to have the best looking lawn on your street because you're using a tool that actually works.
Yeah, I think a lot of people don't own a pitchfork and they don't realize exactly what it's for, but it makes a very difficult job so much easier. When we were kids, my father, he had a giant mulch pile in his backyard, and he would literally put everything in there, like corn on the cob, husks and corn, cobs, he would throw those in there. He was a fisherman, he put fish bones in there. We used to go clamming, he'd throw clam shells in there. And the only way to really break a lot of that stuff up is by using a pitchfork. And he would make us go out there every 2 weeks, me and my brother, and he'd be like, all right, go on out there. And we would have to turn the soil because, you want to get everything incorporated and down to a certain level where it can start to mulch out. You can't do that with a shovel. The only way to really do that is with a pitchfork. And again, that design of that heavy gauge center prong makes all the difference. That's what actually allows you to be able to lift and pull things out without it all falling through at the same time.
Yeah.
Gives you a little bit of resistance. And again, you see how heavy these things are? And then, of course, you've got it's staked through the middle. You've got that heavy-duty pole in the center, not wood. It's not going to splinter. It's not going to break.
Yeah.
And then you have that comfort grip handle at the end, which makes it really, really easy to use. And I like the size of it. A lot of times they make pitchfork poles too tall, and when you're prying, it snaps. You're never going to have to worry about this breaking, ever. All right? I'll tell you, you're going to have this forever.
Yeah. Absolutely. you guys that this is the old-fashioned fork. I can barely lift this one. It's so heavy and cumbersome. And those tines, they just get stuck on things and they make life hard. With Greanbase, I mentioned at the start 3-in-1 because this is for turning over your soil, for breaking up compacted clay. This is for digging up your bulbs, your potatoes. This is for aerating your lawn. You're going to use this so many ways. Brand new today, only here at HSN. And I think this is going to be one of your best friends in the garden this summer.
Gonna love it. All right, let me give you the item number. 827-447. Great if you're starting a garden for the first time as well, because it really gets into the soil and it goes in about a foot deep. So you can, and it's got, you just use your foot a little bit on top if you're going in real hard soil. 827-447 is the item number. All right. We're gonna get very busy right now. We've got